unbelievable if that gets loud. Alright. This is not gonna end.
Green light, give it all you got.
Is Alex online? He is not. Well, damn it. We'll do this ourselves. Qualifying has begun for the round 4 of the World Tour Season 3. The 60 minutes of Misano. First 16 minutes last for the AMs. And the last 20 minutes are for Silvers and Pros. As we'll see, the first driver to set a lap will be Ricardo Colombo, if he doesn't invalidate when he starts it. How many areas do we have? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We have 10. Car number 19 is not gonna be allowed as a rookie. That's a mistake. I hate that I can't do anything else. Although this is gonna be the conditions for the race as well. It's gonna be these conditions. It's light rain, very light rain, to the point where, as you can see on this guy really quickly, they're gonna dry because it's only greasy. It's gonna be tricky conditions, very tricky conditions. Right on board with Colombo and see what he does. Oh, a bit wide in turn 1, not getting there. Really good in turn 2. Did he cut? Might have caught. Oh, it's just a bug. We are running LFM bug. I should just make sure it is the right thing. It is the right thing. Alright. And I'm like, oh, car 46. That is Rich Page, right? That is Rich Page, yeah. Just waiting for the first times with the AMs, otherwise I can't talk much because I don't want to talk about the lap. See where Colombo sets his lap. No, it wasn't validated. His lap wasn't validated. Alright. As we see Liam Bow getting out of the pits. So he did invalidate his lap. If I do this very quickly, because I'm not good at broadcasting, we'll see Vincenzo set the first lap. And then I noticed something. Where was his car? 2 seconds. Mr. Vink. seconds. I just need to make sure. And no more. And hopefully I will not have any more of those. So we see 38.8 being so far pole lap or pole time of the AMs, with Vincenzo Di Martino taking out, Jeffrey Wader in second, only 3.5 tenths back. Max Krauser, if I remember correctly the name, this is a problem when you don't have Alex doing this, as I don't know much about this, but Matt Krauser in P3, I called him Max, sorry, in the PVR Demon Tweaks. Oh, he's now P4 because of Colombo setting a 39 to 3. But yeah, McCraster 4th, Jeffrey Hutton is 5th, and then we have Mike Waller in 6th. Jeffrey, is it Jeffrey? I'm gonna go the other way. Jeffrey, no, wrong Jeffrey. Where is right Jeffrey? That's the 64 now. James Hutton. Oh, temp has gone down. Actually, while I just wait, I want to move something over to my second screen really quickly. You will have to be excused for this for 2 seconds. This is me just moving something over. I went into Deep Stream really quickly, just wanting to check something. Ryan Masson has gone to pole with a 37.9. That's pretty quick. That's pretty quick. We will see going forward of him right here. And we have Brusco. Where's Brusco? Christian Brusco in P2. That is definitely not how you pronounce it, probably. In a livery, which I'm gonna say the F word, say an F word here. I freaking love this car. Look at this. If I just really could do this, look at how beautiful this thing is. Oh. Probably the best AM livery. Probably the best yellow livery here, I don't know. My opinion. Ooh, taking it a little bit wide there after happen. That's not gonna help him close the lap. We'll go on board. We'll go, what is it? Is it F? It's not F8. What was the camera again? I'm gonna use help to find out. What was it? F3. There we go. So we see no one improving the laps, just Mike Waller getting ahead of Matt Krause, and so is James Hutton. Do we have Liam? This hasn't done a lap. So has Emra Oster. Fuck. Emma putting a lap in. We will go on board with. It's fine. Oh god, they return to pit lane, and I don't know how to do it otherwise. Let's find a pole sitter for now. Let's find Brian. And the Aston. Now, Aston is a really good car in these conditions. So yeah, we definitely expect that to be strong even in the Silvers and Pros. Oh, that's a nice TV shot though. That looked like a nice turn 1, 2 and 3. TV shot is a bit iffy on that, I will have to say. Going into turn 4 and turn 5, the two right-handers onto the very difficult turn 6, not to cut too much on the inside and not to run too wide. Also, it's control on this straight down to turn 7. Looks tidy. Now in these conditions you don't want to touch the outside curbs, especially when you're braking, because that will send the car way into a lot of, it will lose you so much grip, so it's doing the right thing of what I can see. Does not have the fastest first sector though. Probably rectifying that now. If this is in true fashion of how I did round 2, was it, if I remember correctly? Yeah, it was round 2 of where I also did this. We will miss a lot of the action because I'm very bad finding the action. Can we find set 2? Thank you. Let's change cameras. See, will he beat his own lap? Will he get a bigger gap to the rest of the field? He does, by 5 thousandths of a second. Just improves. That is. That may be a position in the end. We will find out. As I don't really think nobody's on a good lap. Maybe James invalidated 39 flat, so he definitely has some time left in that. As Matt has gone to 10th or 7th, sorry. God, keeping up with this is nope, not fast. Wrong way. Back. Let's look at Jeffrey Wayland, the Ferrari here. So as we are coming up to the last 3 minutes of AM quality. Sorry. That's banter in the Discord chat. Goat runs a little wide there, Jeffrey. That's fine because there's two different lines. That maybe was a bit too tight into going into the corner. Definitely lost a lot of momentum, I think. Should have still. You can still kind of do the dry line with turn 6 in terms of it. Probably see the Christian do it. Look, if we go on board, how much closer he is to the right, or how much he opens the corner. We'll go by. We'll look at Emra. We haven't given him enough time. So far, the slowest driver of the AMs, but maybe just less practice. As he does put a 140.2. Now that's decent. Brian has returned to the pit, so he won't be setting another lap. With 1 minute left of this, so these are some of the last laps we will see. Think Christian should be able to get another lap. I don't think Ricardo can get another lap, so. Oh, Liam. Oh, what nice save. That was well held. As we wait for these drivers to go, they will soon be going to the pit lane, out to the pit line as Jeffrey just pits. He won't be going. Valentino has also, no, Vincenzo has also just pitted. As Christian will start his final lap or end his final lap. We'll see when he crosses the line. 37. Oh, he goes as quick as Ryan has done at 37.962. That is exactly the same time. Wow. Yeah, and this is the last lap for AMs. I will not say a thing. I was gonna say pros and silvers, but no. As we see the long train. As we'll see, Emirates stopped the lap. Mike has stopped the lap. Might have collided. We will find out in a bit. Liam definitely just went well. There's a lap there. So Christian is the last guy of the AMs to be able to set a lap. Can he improve? Just 1,000 is enough to take AM pole. Let's see Christian. He's gonna go final corner. That looks good. No, that looks good. Will he go to pole? He does with a 37.917. Now let's look at the queue. Who is gonna start? So Greg Ellis will start for the pros, and Sylvester Brockman behind James Terry, David Miller, Robert, and a return of Dean Sunabovic, a very fast driver. He has been mistakenly put in AM, sorry, but yeah. Victor is behind him. Robert is behind there in the Porsche. And we have Georgia as people, as we can see. This is the problem with going out so early. We're just stopping as Goodwin Vink is here. Vink, he rejoined with the right, yeah, he has rejoined with the right livery now. We also have Dabrowski, Daniel Montero, Axel E3, Michael Lawson. And Joselino will not be having that traffic, which was good for his tires for this last lap. Now where's Greg? Greg is here. Ooh, people have invalidated first laps. Victor hasn't, Georgia hasn't, Vink hasn't, and Daniel hasn't. So these will be the first to set real laps. Um, it is weird because I'm on Dean's stream, watching what he's doing, and on his lap, on his end, he's not invalidated, but on mine he is. So that's interesting. I saw some of the pros go faster than this lap, so I just do a 37 flat. So we'll definitely see. Maybe if we'll definitely see a 36 now that I think about it, with Dean also being here. As Bjorkman goes 10th, Greg goes to the top of Shire, so these are not invalidated, these are just me, my end being stupid. 37.915, 37.480 by Dean. As will Eric is on a lap now, that is not well. As we'll use a lot of tap here. Oh, Venk goes to third as Alavi goes P1 with a 37.312. That's good laps. Emma, we have an AM out. not my thing to say, but he should go to the pits. Realistically. Um, as we'll see, Craig set a lap now. See where he ends up, and Lorenzo behind him, if I'm correct. So he goes 21st. I think Lorenzo's behind him. Lorenzo is behind him. I don't think he has a livery with him, sadly. It's Greg. We'll see Greg where he ends up again. Top 5 are literally pro drivers. Don't look at Dean's the red color on Dean's thing. He is an alien, in my opinion. As Greg improves his lap, but not his position. As Bjorkman goes to first with a 37 flat. Now that's what I expected from most of these. As James Terry goes P7. That's a really nice lap from him. Danny Miller did improve his lap to 38.4. Eric goes P22. Eric did say this was not one of his best circuits, as Robert also improved his lap. Everyone has improved their first lap, except Victor. Robert Lavi also did a good lap. Vink did not improve. So did Dubrovsky did neither. Daniel Montero destroyed his own lap, and actually to run up to 16th place. Now let's figure out who should we. I don't want to look at Dean too much because he has to stream, and it's up to P2 now. That so let's go on board of him for a bit. Oh, a little bit twitchy. Slows it right down. Takes a good amount of curb. Oh, waits for the grip. Short shifting. Ooh, I think he invalidated his lap there. Yeah, he did. Rich Page is also, yeah. This gets stream. Michael Lawson is a fellow Danish person. Mikael Lawson, so that's who will be set here. Ryan Messmer is also a Danish one. A Polish. F3, let's go. Ving, we'll see Ving finish this lap. As Broken goes to pole with a 37 flat now, and Ellis goes to P2. Victor has gone up to P4. Does Ving join them up there? No, he doesn't. He invalidated his lap. Oops, invalidated his lap. That is a very close top 4, top 3. Holy Broken. Declan broke. I don't know how to actually pronounce his name, but let's just find him in a picture in 2 seconds. Declan Broken. Definitely not how. Probably I butchered it, but holy 37 flat by a silver driver. As Andrews will start his lap. I'm expecting a few of these. I'm expecting him to be able to improve a little bit. I did say I think pole would be a 36, so let's see as Bjorkman. Let's look at Bjorkman in P3. What does he do in this last sector? Oh, he's Swedish. That looked good. This looked also, ooh, a little bit. That looked good too, just to the right limit. As Greg Ellis gets a 136.9 to 5, and Bjorkman does a 36.99 to flat. So they now share the front row. James Terry did not improve his lap. An impressive P11 from him now. As Lorenzo Trasvoldi is in P9, an impressive from him. That's also impressive. Though I kinda expected it. David into the 37s a lot time by. Eric has gone up to P15, so he's just finding the grooves. I think Robert Jennings is a little bit struggling here with the Ford. I think the Ford wouldn't be the best in these conditions, definitely. So Robert is going to P7 as Vink goes to the top of these timesheets with a 36.697. Yes, a 2/10 gap to the rest of the field. with no purple sectors. Wow. Let's see, who have we not seen a lot? We haven't seen a lot of Daniel Montero, so let's go on board with him. Let's see how this goes. Let's actually go on board. Let's go interior. I really like interior again, especially for this Ferrari. If you that looks very cautious, careful. He is not taking chances. Think this is another risk as Greg goes up to P2 after Andrews just put a lap in as well. So improving, the gap is under 10th now. Vink cannot stay in the pits. He knows he has to go out again. Not just because of those guys. Oh, that didn't look as that well that second last corner. Does he have a good last corner? It's a decent one. Across, goes fully to line to start a new lap, but improves 37.5, goes up to 10th. I still think if I can find this guy, I still think that the guy we're on board now, this guy is pro material with not just his speed, but he's also showing great consistency in my opinion. Maybe it'll work a little bit on that, but yeah, he could definitely go for pro next season. Or even this season, maybe a small change in that. A lot of people could actually do it. I think it's mostly if people practice. If you do it like me, I'm a pro driver, I don't practice that much, so I'm just here to have fun. I literally used it 2 hours before to do it. Lorenzo. Oh. He did leave ACC for a bit. And has come back, and I think he's still not found the pace that he had. He was definitely a pro driver before. I think he's getting to grips with the Lambo. If I remember correctly, he was a Ferrari. He was using the Ferrari before, so that is one case of it. Axel up into P7 is up to P17 now. That's nice. Look at that, the gap from 15th to 18th. That's nothing nearly. As we see Greg out again now, if Greg takes pole, it would be bonkers. Color bonkers. And I've got 17 different pings. Oh, great. I'll just get rid of them really quickly. Do you like the liveries that are in this in the race? I'll say so. Vink is behind us. So 1-2 is actually right with each other as Daniel is behind that, getting a cheeky slipstream. and third place is there. So this is 1, 2, and 3 with just 10th place between them at the moment. But for this, that's hilarious. I think Tim has gone down since the start, so definitely could become a little bit faster here now. As Alavia's gotten P4, so the two Porsches are up to 3rd and 4th now. That is interesting. Greg starts his lap, Vink starts his lap. I think I saw Daniel stop, so Ender starts his lap. So that's 1, 2, 3. Eric gets out of pit lane. Daniel's there. If we go ahead, Axel's on the lap, Declan's on the lap. A lot of people are starting laps. Yeah, how about Dean. What? Yes. Which page? We'll actually look at him. Can he get himself up to from P18? Can he get better? Can he improve his lap and time and position? Nope, not this time by. He'll try another lap. Robert, 23rd. George's Femsovich has not set a lap. I don't. Is that because if I look into penalties really quickly, did he have a quali ban? Uh, I don't think so. I don't think he had a quali ban. No, he does not have a quali ban. Alright, so that's just a choice for him. He might not actually be there. No change in the top 5, top 6, top 7, no change in the top 8. Actually, no change so far. But let's see if Daniel can improve and make a change in the top 10. Sadly, he doesn't. MF's car stopped on track. That was James. James just RT to return to garage. But Eric did make a change up to 13th now. Small improvement. Andrews also made a small improvement last lap, I see. That was very wide wing. That's definitely invalidating your lap. A cheeky slipstream from the Ferrari head, I see. Vingus is choosing to go into the pit lane to return to garage, get new tires, and start again. 4 minutes. God. 4 minutes left of qualifying. Who would have thought that we would have top 5 with 2 Porsches in the side of the top 5? Holy. That track has gone down, so yeah, definitely weather is playing if it, or temp is playing a thing here. Now this race is, for those who don't know, there is a mandatory refilling and there's a mandatory tire change. So you will have to, in the pit stop, change, take fuel and take new tires. You see Andrews go wide. That's an invalidation for his for this lap. So he's just gonna start a new one. Wasn't even that great. As we see Rich Page get onto the pit lane. This is a very long pit lane as well. So. And drive-throughs are pretty easy to get with the track codes here, especially turn 1, turn 6, third sector. Oh. Yep. The third sector in general. Holy hell, I'm doing. Yeah, everyone is kind of taking new tires for this. Dean up. I don't know if he actually likes that M4 that much. Is that the I don't think that's the old. I think that's the new M4. I think the M6 was the. The M6 was the old. So yeah, that is the new one. So he's on level playing field. As we see, Victor has the fast third sector actually. Interestingly. Oh, that's. He did set a fast lap time this time by, but nothing that changed his position. Craig down in P21 is kind of like Robert Jennings, struggling a little bit, I think, in these conditions. Christian Brusco definitely is up to is P15 as well. Like top 3 in the AMs or top 20 out of 30 cars. That's nice. That's good. There was improvement by those. Oh yeah, let's look at Broken. Let's look at Broken. As he will also start his final lap now. Everyone who crosses the line now are probably still gonna have one more lap. I do not think these guys do. I don't think I think Andres is on his last lap. I think Rich is on his last lap. I think Daniel may be on his last lap. If I can get his timing up for 2 seconds. Yeah, he's definitely on the last lap. So is Jaroslav Dubrovsky and Eric Guro. So yeah, this is gonna be costly. This is gonna be final shot for most people as you see the 323 car. That's Craig Farrell. Decided not to get another lap. Vink will start his final lap. Oh, that was very right. Axel will get a new lap. Lorenzo and Greg will get a new lap. Andres will get a new lap. So yeah, let's see these new laps go as Dean goes up to P6. Lorenzo does not improve. As I see a Ferrari, I think that was Daniel. That was not Daniel, that was each Axel. This is all or nothing for these guys now. All or nothing. Where the hell are you? Alright. Now let's see, we'll start with Robert Jennings and James Terry. Was that an invalidation? That wasn't an invalidation by James. He'll just do some pit lane. Does Robert improve his lap? He does up into P22. I think he'll be happy about that. God. See people I invalidate or stop because they're not on a good lap. Robert Larry. Oh, does not improve his lap. He is done so. I have to go through all of this. This is probably me being a broadcaster. Vink. Vink. From provisional pole, can he improve it? And make it way more difficult for the challenges behind? Did he stay inside? I think he did. He does not improve. I'll just do this, damn it. As Greg and Lorenzo did just invalidate the last and second final corner and the last corner. That was not good. A switch pace will be the last cross line. Will he improve? He doesn't improve. So that is qualifying over. We'll wait now. We have to wait for the race. Uh-oh. Now, if we can find this, as Eric just said, we'll actually save the replay. Eric, is it on here? It's not on here. Was it here? Nope. Nope. I think it was here. See what he's talking about. Ow. Yeah, that's a kill. That was definitely killing. As for 2 seconds, I'm just gonna turn audio off for a bit. We're waiting and listen to a Dean. I will, I will try. Alright, and we're back because we're about to get this underway. If we go on board of Vink, I'm gonna do a fast little run over. Wuthering Vink takes Asphalt P1, Greg Ellis P2, Andersolina P3, Robert Alara P4, Robert Bjorkman P5, 4 different manufacturers in the top 5. Dean Sinabovic in the first BMW, and only BMW if I remember. Declan Broken first silver, P7, Victor Bashtik P8, Daniel Montero and Lorenzo. Where did Lorenzo go? Can I not see Lorenzo? Oh, Lorenzo's fine. Oh, right. Lorenzo Soldis P9, Michael Lauson's P11, James Terry P12, Eric McGurrow P13, David Miller P14, and Christian Brusco P15. He took the AM pole. Rich Pace P16, Ryan Masson P17, Axel E3 P18, Jaroslav Dabrowski P19, Vincenzo Di Martino P20, Craig Fowler P21, Robert Jennings P22 with Mike Waller P23, Jeffrey Witter P24, Ricardo Colombo P25, Matt Krause P26, James Houghton P27, Liam Bowe P28, Emma Ostur P29, George Strimsevich P30. He did not qualify, so he's doing a last first, so my voice. Going through that fast and doing it. As we see, temp is 29.33, so a little bit, so about what it started as in quali, just. And this is a 60-minute race. Remember, they will have to refuel and they will have to change tires in their pit stop. So one pit stop is mandatory. Got something to drink. We've gotten the whole thing. I am also ready for this to start, as I think these drivers are about Ready? We will actually, I think what we'll do is we'll change camera just a little bit. We'll actually go blank here. We'll do a little shot of this. I think this will be alright. A little shot of this. Hello, Anthony. Why? Did you not decide to race? It's green, green, green. Good launch by Vink. Not a good launch by Andres. Going up to P2. Greg loses it. We're gonna follow this. Kind of like, ooh, no touchy touch, no touch. I saw it clean. Turn 1, 2, and 3. I saw it clean. So we'll go on to broadcast and TV mode. We'll look. Oh, Emra has spun. Emra has spun. As George is already up quite a lot. This med pack is just going side by side. As we see Eric McGarrow, Page, Sarah trying to move. Oh, this looks tense. Daniel Montero, Victor Bashik, Declan Broken, Robert Alavi. What a horrible start he has had from P4. Understandable. That's understandable, Anthony. I don't practice either, but I would have run this if Alex wasn't there. So if it was actually, not Sake, but was actually commenting. But as you can see, I've turned into Alex. No sword of. Oh god. Yeah, I've turned into. Yeah, that's what happened. Ving has a healthy gap. Andres had a worldly start, and I don't know what happened to Robert. But he lost 2 positions over that. As it's -7 kilos, Anthony. It's actually -7 if you want to see. Look, the Bimmer has +39 kilos, but I think that's because it's steamed. Oh, Declan Broken and Daniel Montero go side by side here. I think Declan just gonna hold on to that. I think Declan lost out to Victor. And he's on the back foot a bit. Look at this shot though. Oh, that's a lot wide from James Terry. That's definitely a warning. I think Rich Page will try around the outs. No, he's looking to the inside. That's aggressive onto Eric McGurrow, but Eric saw it coming. Now David Meller will try and move around the outside option to this difficult right-hander. Anthony, do you know which of the liveries you are actually you like? Like which of the liveries is your favorite? God, you said tuna. That's Georgia. Georgia's behind again, so he's made a mistake. As we do have James Hutton. Oh, James Hutton is there. Oh, that's something has happened. Andres is not getting away. Vink is not getting away. I say that, and say 10 between them. Andres is faster. I'm a Mike. I can try. Is that better? I could also just get it closer, Anthony. Is this better? Alright. Does the game need a little bit of a volume increase as well? I think. Oh, Dean tried. Oh, alright. I'm not a broadcaster, Anthony. I don't know how everything sounds. God damn. As the first pit stop, I think that's James Hutton. Yeah, that's James Hutton. Yeah, that's true. I asked which of the liveries are your favorite. You've raced. I think there's been a big gap. The top 6 are away, actually top 2. What has happened to Greg? Liam and the beans and spaghetti, of course. Of course. You wanna shall we go on board of Liam for you, mate? Let's go on board of Liam. This is the one you really like, Anthony? Or is it the other Liam that isn't here? James has lost a lap. Yeah, other Liam, alright. What's the spaghetti one? Is it the Mike Waller? Yeah, that's Mike Waller. We'll watch this one then instead for a bit. Don't think anything has changed in terms of moving. Nope. Yeah, Liam Pro, yeah. P20, the 276 Ferrari looks really good. This one. This does also really good. Ooh, a little look there. I think Shemshovich is having problems. I think he didn't practice much. Problem with this is, Anthony, is I can only change cars with shift with the normal way you do. I don't know how I'll do it, so you're gonna see this a lot. As Christian and Ryan Messon is having a battle for lead in the AMs, as 276, as we spoke about, just had a spin, and I think Matt Cross was also it. I can? How do I get the mouse to be visible then? Yeah, Terry, yeah, Lausens is also pretty close with here. I don't know how mine work. Mine doesn't work. If I take my wheel off, if I take my wheel out, do you think it'll work? Might try it. Is that a actually really quickly? Let's while everything is. Does it say in here anything mouse wise? I don't think so. So let's just drop that again. Go back to broadcasting. I might just take the wheel out, see what happens. Wheel has been disconnected. I think this is the closest battle we have. These front. I think this is actually from P9 and down. I think Declan's just getting away from Daniel now. I don't know Anthony. No. That's others. They're just not speaking anything. I think Houghton is. I think James is. Yeah, I don't know. I think some of them are racing, but they've just muted. Andres is not letting Vink go. They are literally keeping this under a second all the time. As the field is getting spread out. Yeah, a lot of people will be doing a safe option. I think everyone is also on dries. Which would be the best because it's greasy. So they would be a bit cold, but the wet tires would just die because of it's not being cold enough. Yeah, Andrews has has really been great since coming back into the pork. He did run a bit wide there. I think he lost a bit of time. The gap, this is monumental gap. To see Dean having a look inside here. I think that was just a little luck, nothing else. As we see a big gaggle of cars behind this, behind Axel H. He is the Yano Trulli today. How many cars is that? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 car. The train-ish. I think Georgia is just behind on it, but yeah, 9 car. Actually, Mike Waller is Yano Trulli because Craig and those guys are driving away. Yeah, Axel is great when he keeps it clean. I want to say it has been some time, like but mistakes do come a bit too often, I think. David Miller is in 17th place behind these two. This is a battle for the AM win between Christian Brusco and Ryan Messon. I don't know if you know this, but Christian was the one on pole of the two. So Rich Page is following Eric McGurrow. Eric has yeah, that's what I mean. I meant more in terms of yeah, that's what I mean. As Andrews has got a drive through. Andrews has got a drive through track limits, that is. Well, that's early. That's way early. Or he will be kicking himself and be very angry for that probably. I actually don't know. Probably fine, but I feel like the same you could say with Andrews about he's been on fire. I feel like Lorenzo's been on fire as well since he's gone back, but kinda expected it from him. He was, before he took a little break, he was high silver to pro-ish. Like I think Ving is just gonna cruise. He can't cruise this. As oh wow, 36.7. This was nearly his quali lap. Lol. As Anders will stay out, I think it's the right choice for Anders to stay out. Try to make the gap as big to the cars behind before he pits. Struggle he will get is when he goes in, he will just lose all the temperature, all the temp. This has become a fun four-way battle for P3, or soon to be P2. Greg Ellis, Robert Bjorkman, Dean Sonobovic, who's returned, and Robert Alavi. Victor is just having a quiet race. Close Declan. For now. Eric is making that Ford as wide as it can. I also think what has happened in Infinity is also a lot of the people are on Dean's stream and watching his POV, which is pretty cool because we get driver's POV. I think he forgot to turn his stream on because I think he could also stream. But yeah. How is for just 2 seconds I'm gonna go here. What is the top speed of this Ford? Did everyone take? Oh, Daniel. Oh, not Daniel. James Terry forgot to put lights on 255. Let's come back pad out if we go behind. Say Craig. Let's just for fun say Craig. Does he head the 255? Oh, 258, 248. That's a high top speed for that Ford. As we'll go back to broadcasting. As Andrews has taking his drive through now, I think he'll go back to outside top 20 definitely. So we'll watch him here. Let's see. I think the gaggle of cars will get in front. It's just how many. But could see a few of them still be in front, or he could still be in front of a few of them. P22 side by side with Robert Jennings. So he's up into P2. So he's lost it down to P22. Oh, he's gotten tagged by Robert. Oh. Uh-oh. That was Colombo as well getting collected. James Holden that made a pit stop already. Wrong way. And Vink has just gotten cleaner. Yeah, Jennings tagged him. Does Jennings' connection bad today? No, it's not that bad. If I was Jennings here, I would let Andrews by. Because that was just done. Oh! And Eric has spun. Now, that is weird. Did he do that on his own? well aware by it that that he waited till there was safe space, Eric. Look at the gap that Vink has, 4.5. The commentator curse going on him now. As Robert Alavi has kind of lost out to the battle here. Uh, Dean, Bjorkman, Greg Ellis. This is a very top battle. As the first 15 minutes have gone by, that's gone quick. Yeah, I think Robert did. I think Jennings didn't expect it to be that close, and he broke maybe a bit too late. But I can't say for sure. I can't check it. Hello, hello, Rafael. But a lot of battles. We have a battle for P2. We have a battle for P8 involving 3-4 cars. Actually, because James is there. We have a battle, kind of a battle. Oh, right. So I was gonna say Rich Page has gotten by, but no, because Eric was the one who spun. So yeah, this is the same battle for P13. Then we have a kind of a battle for P16. What happened? As Emro Sturo has gotten a drive-through for track limits. I think that Borowski will try and move here. Yeah, he's going inside to this difficult right-hander. And he's gone through. Does he keep it on the track? Yes, he does. Nice overtake. Yeah, show it to Victor drives. You wanna see him drive? Go ahead. We'll see Victor drive. Who is in the pits? That is Kraus. Matt Kraus is in the pits. like, he's not the only Polish. Like, we could. Oh, yeah, Conrad isn't here. Damn it. Oh, yeah, is Victor your teacher? Oh, okay. I did hear from him that he did say he had a teacher, that he was teaching at some point. Now, I don't know about what you're seeing, but I'm seeing that Victor is actually gaining on Robert Alavi here. The Porsches have not gotten a great start. But third and fourth, now fifth and 23rd. This battle is just gonna be how it is. Vink is faster than these guys. Victor was the second quickest actually. I don't think that the Lambo has the top end on the Ferrari here. Oh, that was wide by Ryan Messon. That was wide by him. Is Christian gonna have a look here? They're gonna just that's not good for Ryan. He needs to keep it up. That mistake cost him quite a lot. And now David is there as well. David Mellor. Yeah, that was strange. I think it's driving style wise. As Andrews has gotten another drive. It goes from bad to what? Oh god, what has happened here? Liam and Eric has come together. Oh, as I said earlier, Liam. As I said earlier, Anthony. Oh, I jinxed it kind of for myself. Everything that will unfold, I will not see because I'll be that late. Liam, I think Liam has a lot of damage. He's gonna take the pits. Smart choice by him. Robert has gone 25th. Mike Waller is having a battle with Craig Farwell here. I think Waller will try a move here. As I think we lost Eric. No, we didn't. We lost. Yeah, we lost Eric. No, we didn't lose. We lost someone. Nice defender by Craig there. As I see, I'll just go away from the spell because I see Bjorkman being very much under pressure by Dean now. Oh, Dean broke so much later, but he nearly hit them. Also, Lorenzo is now putting Daniel even more under pressure. Battles all over the thing. I would like 7 spotters to help me. As this battle that was for P2 between only 3 drivers is now a battle for P3 with 4 drivers, with 4 cars. That's good. Top 7, if you think about it, Infinity. Top 7 are 7 different manufacturers. When have we last seen that in the world though? That I think Victor will just destroy them on the straight line with that Ford. Matt Krause is getting lapped by these guys. Andrews is in the pits for his thing. Good question. Maybe once in a while in WEC. A little bit too far back for Victor here. Just slightly farther back. Oh, what has happened to James Hutton? I think what has happened here, going from the skid mark, is he spun it. Hold your brakes, kid. Hold your brake. Ooh, that was dangerous. That he spun on the exit of turn 6 into the wall on the right. There is damage on that front as Andrews just gets by him. He has blue flagged. Any battles? I think we'll go back to Sholby and Montero here. As we have his car very slowly. Is that Matt Crow? Is that no? That is Liam just letting people by. Ooh, you do. That might have been a bit too careful from him. He could have gone if he wanted. Didn't have to wait for the last car. This battle between Daniel Montero, Lorenzo Solidi, and Mikael Lauston is heating up on this wet day. I think that these two are having a little bit more rear wicker, a little bit more rear wing. Alright, that's fine, Anthony. I think these guys are having. I think Michael has a little bit more rear wing than Victor has. Definitely more than Dabrowski with what I saw of his overtake. Will it? But they're so close to each other, they just keep clean lap after lap after lap. As James Terry goes into pits, that's an early pit stop. Yeah, I just saw that. As I think Matt might have spun or done something, but James Terry, the first to pit inside the top 15. Now remember, this is for fuel and this is for tires. They're both mandatory, he has to take both. This is gonna be a long song. Brian Masson is still ahead of these guys. Rich Page has not gotten that far away. Oh, yeah, I was about to say Bjorkman has caught Ellis again. Bjorkman has got speed. And Robert and Victor have lost a bit to Dean, so this is changing all the time from being a 3-way battle to a 5-way battle. James, where will James be out? Will he be behind? Will he lose a lap? Because that will be the valuable question that I think. Did he forget that with the speed limit? I think he forgot the speed limit up there. Regard that's not when you lose it. Spank will do another lap at 37.4. Let's compare that to as Dean goes into the pits. Now that's interesting. 37.4 was it? Greg was a bit faster. Bjorkman was a bit faster. I mean, Victor was the same kinda. as Dean goes into the pits now. This is early, but maybe right. Maybe he's felt that he's being held up, so he's going to the pit now. We'll see where James is compared to it. I think James got out just ahead. Yeah, he's ahead, so he's down in P26. But crucially in front of the leader, so he didn't get lapped. Now Bjorkman can attack because now he doesn't have to think about Dean behind him. Now he can attack Greg, so that's valuable for him. This battle is still continuing on. So we'll go back to see Dean going away from the thing, from the pit lane. Let's see, as Ryan Messon has gotten a drive-through penalty for track limits as he's going side by side with Christian Brusco in turn 7 up to turn 8 and 9. Ryan keeps it. So I think we have Eric McGurrow in the pits. Yes, we do. Where did Dean come up? He came out in front of Andrus. So Andrus, with his 2 drive-throughs, has lost out. It's the same as that. I think James Houghton may have spun in turn 1, 2, and 3. But let's go back to this battle, because Ryan has a drive-through. So he's effectively 30 seconds behind this now. He's ran very wide, so did Mello. I think what Ryan is doing here is just telling everyone that he's going to go for the pit lane with the indicator. Yes, he does. As I see Lorenzo Trasoldi in the pits. So the pit stops are happening now. We are definitely in the window for it. In fact, you could go as long as you want. You could go for it. So Eric also goes out now. He's definitely lost a lap. That means Christian has clean air now. This is very important for Christian because he needs to try and see if he can get away from David Miller. As Eric just comes out of in front of Dabrowski. Axel Atria, I think he's lost out to it. Vincenzo Di Martino is 14th here. Where does Ryan come out? He comes out. Lorenzo is there. Robert Jennings is also in the pit lane. So that's Andrews. So Ryan comes up in front of Dean. Let's see what James Terry is. He's getting slowly caught. This is the problem, I think, is that the first few laps on this new set will be cold. You will have to get temp up again because you're going so slowly here. As Trasoldi is definitely way ahead of James Terry, so there was no real undercut there. As Victor is going into the pit lane now. Victor was in P5 right behind Roberts. This is maybe him trying to undercut Robert with a good pit stop here. Now it's Lawson that can try to attack Daniel Montero since Lorenzo has pitted. As we will go Helicam for bed. Rich pace. This is moving a lot of people up, but again they haven't pitted. Liam has gotten a drive through. I saw David going in the pit lane. Maybe that's maybe something for it. Really gonna be crucial with Victor because I would love to see where he comes out in terms of Dean. They were quite close as Andrus decides to take his pit stop now. There's Victor. I see Victor right there. Yeah, Dean is ahead, so Victor's lost in there. I think the undercut worked for Dean. Not undercut, but maintained his position. Let's see, does Vink goes in this time by, so kind of splitting it nicely with the 30 minutes, just 30 minutes and 50 seconds to go, and Robert Bjorkman also goes in, so that's 2 of the top 3. Greg stays out and will inherit the lead. Robert Alavi stays out, Declan Brookin stays out, thus Michael Lawson goes in again. That's halfway for him for the race. Will Daniel Rich Page goes in. No. Will Christian Brusco go in? Let's see. Nope, it's the answer to that. Eric has pitted, so we don't know if that. Dabrowski, will he go in? No. They're staying out the other, the extra, the lap more. Oh, Mike Waller enters the pit, so does Axel Etri. This is gonna be a pissy pit road. As
We are at
Anders
halfway
say.
mark, still a long way to
As we just hear, we are halfway mark. Now I'm gonna look for Vink here. I'm actually gonna keep, because this, where is he in terms of Dean for the first thing? We'll see what that is. Secondly, we'll also see what Brook, where Mr. Bjorkman will be. Well, where is Dean? Where is Dean? He is right there, coming into turn 1. This is gonna be close. This is gonna be very close with Bjorkman. And Bjorkman is ahead of Dean. So Dean did not gain anything from their undercut, and I think Vink may have had a problem in the pit. I think he has missed it by slowly, because that was a bigger gap here, as we kind of can see on the lap times, probably in a bit. But Greg Ellis is in the pits along with Robert Alavi now. So Declan Broken will go ahead and lead a lap. Greg Ellis. So this is going to be interesting with the strategy. Daniel Montero is in as well. So where did the really quickly, if I can find this is the problem with doing this. Michael Lawson did overcut Lorenzo Trasoldi. So they've changed position now. That's what I wanted to know. A lot of people still staying out. Dabrowski going in. Brusco Page has stayed out. Vincenzo Di Martino going in. Craig Fowler staying out. George Stremsovich staying out. Jeff Witter, that looks like he's going to go in, which he does. They will have fresher tires than the leader, definitely. But will that help them? I don't think so, as Vink is definitely in front of Greg now. But this is the chance. Is Greg gonna stay out in front of both Bjorkman and Dean? No. So he has lost out. He has lost 2 positions because of the pit stop cycle. Robert is still ahead of Victor. Bigger gap, so he's actually won on this. 47. Yeah, definitely. As Vink has gotten a drive-through and Victor has gotten a drive-through. Oh god, drive-through to track limits halfway into the race. So this will be a fight for the lead. And Victor will lose quite a lot of time as Broken goes into the pits. Will Rich Page join him? Rich Page will join him in the pits. I think only the top 5 needs to pit. Christian will also pit. Will Craig pit? And then we have the question with George Sremcevic. Is he getting held up here? I think he might be getting. He's gonna get it now. Craig is gonna stay out for another lap, so he will lead a lap, which is not that crucial, but pride, you know. Sremcevic stays out as well. Vink will take his drive-through now. The drive-through could have been for speeding, actually. I didn't check. I didn't. No, I think no. That was a later after. So definitely not speeding. Will Victor will stay out, so he won't take his drive through this lap. Declan Broken. What now? Declan was in clean air, if I remember correctly. So where is he? He will be in a good position. Vink is actually behind Broken. I think Vink will be outside of the top 10 with this. Yeah, everyone is all over the place. Battles have just gone as Ryan Masson is trying to attack Eric McGurr. Actually, I don't think that's attack. I think Eric's faster there. You see Craig Fowler being in. Holy. Oh. So Ving is down to P12, 10 seconds up to Tresoldi, which I believe he will probably be able to catch, maybe. Robert Bjorkman and Dean Sunabovic are gonna fight for the lead for the rest of this race. If Greg didn't mess up his pit stop, I think he got too far to. I think he messed up the braking there. But yeah, he would be there as the Fowler and Swersovic line. As we have lap cars ahead of these two, they should just stay out of that. And everyone is kind of going slower than they did in the start, and that's what I said again with the tire. I probably think that they haven't got the optimal. They're definitely not on the optimal tires temps, but they've definitely lost. As we'll see, Bashik has gotten into the pits to take his drive through. Where will he ever end up? He will probably end up behind James Terry. Maybe also behind Rich Page, but I think in front of Christian Briscoe. Yes, he does get out of ahead. So he's down to P12. So now Vink is up to P9 again. He has 9.7 seconds to get up to Salty. As we see, there's battle for the lead. As Greg has gotten into, I think they've been held up slightly by James Houghton. This could be a four-way battle if Robert blisters his just guns it now. As Greg Fowler and Firmsbury has gotten stop-go 30s now. That is for speeding. Have they forgot that they did not need that? As I think Firmsbury just rage quitted. He did. Under 28 cars. Nicely done, blue flag car. That's well. That's the way to go. You did lose a position, but you did the right thing. Steen is just hounding pressure on this, as we'll actually go on board of him now and see just how close, just how much he's hounding. As we also see Rick Ellis in the mirrors, as we can see. And as when he comes back, he'll be in shock. Ooh, that is not well, Dean. You lost time on that. We'll go back and watch this battle for P6 between Laos and Daniel Montero. Interesting that the Lamo has plus 2 kilos. Let's go back to this fight for the lead. Actually, I've got to. I want to go back. Christian Briscoe has a good gap in head and a good have it behind, as Victor has gotten by Rich Page. I think that was into the happen. We'll actually keep an eye on Victor because he's not far away from James Terry, and let's see if he can get a move on. As Victor gets another drive through. Oh, that is not what he needs. That battle is now gone. Let's go back to... Let's actually go back to Jeffrey Wizard and put P23. I think Eric has gotten ahead of Jeffrey Wizard. Yeah, he does. So now this will be a battle for Jeffrey Wizard and Ryan Messer. As Craig Farrell has gotten the drive-through now, that's also for track limits. This may be the track limits Grand Prix. These cars, holy. Victor's taking it, Craig is taking it. I think Jeffrey's driving away from Ryan, so let's go back into this P1 battle. We'll go back into Helicam. Love the shots of this. So right now Eric will try and Anders will see if they can catch Robert Jennings in 19th place. Victor will see if he can get back into the top 15 for the rest of this race, and Ving will try to see if he can catch the battle for P8 for P6/7 and get an okay result. As Bjorkman stretches his lead slightly over Dean that lap, I think. 47.2, yeah, he did it quicker. Greg is catching up again on that lap. Montero is getting away from Lawson. As Vink is the fastest of anyone on track, so he will be very mad himself over his drive-through. My throat. Alright, let's see. Lorenzo is in battle. Daniel Montero has actually caught up to Declan Broken. I think Declan has had a mistake. Dean is still hounding Robert Bjorkman, and we'll keep this. Actually, we'll go and see Andres Lino overtake Robert Jennings. I just saw that. Oh, that was dangerous. And just cut in, and I don't think Robert knew he would do that. I don't think he expected it. A little bit quiet, wait, just keeping an eye. Well, we're gonna keep our eyes on now. I think we'll go after this battle. Oh, it's Liam. Liam just had a lost concentration there. Ryan Messon has come through the Jeffrey. Now that is new. I don't think that's anything other than maybe let's go. Christian Brusco is catching Rich Page for P11. I think Rich is. No, he's not catching James Terry. Not that time by, but he might have been. Um, as Victor is right as close to Mike Waller, so let's take this battle because I think this might be an easy one for Victor if he plays his cards right. And he's through on the exit of turn 7. I think Mike just let him by. Now a little bit of a gap up to Axel, but I think he can do it. Vink is trying so hard to catch back up to the next cars. Dean is losing a bit. I think Bjorkman is gonna have this in the end. With his incredible consistency. Mike Wallace got a drive-through penalty. Oh no, Mike. Oh, as I see someone's gone off, that's Matt Krause. Only a slight one. It's on the track again. This battle for P5, 6, 7, and 8 this season is calmed down a bit. Last time by Vink was a second quicker than these guys, so yeah, they're gonna have to be careful. Think, yeah, Greg has been dropped by these two guys. These two guys had the same exact lap. Wow. As Christian has caught up to Rich Page, and Rich has also caught up to James Terry for the last place in the top 10. I'll be an interesting fight. Bashik is slowly getting up to Axel. Carlo Colombo, I think Andrew's got in front of that, so yeah. Thought Eric would have a bit more pace than he does now. Maybe he has some damage that we haven't been able to see. God. Damn it. 5 2-minute notifications. We'll go back to the fight for the lead, which is probably the one that's most exciting after the moment. I will keep an eye on the gaps as much as I can. I kind of want to keep quiet and just let the engines roar, be the talking. Dean is trying a lot to get his spies. We see Greg flash his lights for against Mike Waller to let him by, which he does. I think Dean will have a chance here now. I think Dean is actually pretty close. I think he will have a chance here. Will Brockman will defend it. That's a late move by Dean. They make contact. Oh, I think Bjorkman is. Don't think. I think. Oof. That's a hard one to judge. I will not judge it. That was just hard racing by two good drivers. As because of this hard fighting, Greg has come up to this battle again. Or we'll go back. We'll go back in the field a bit and see Victor having caught Axel. Um, and I think this, knowing Axel, this don't know if he'll fight it, but Victor will probably get him. As I go back again, because this is again intensely close. Too far back, Victor, too far back. Next lap he might have one. As this is a battle for P20, we're seeing Robert Jennings against Ryan Messon. Will Messon go for it? No, he won't. He's smart. He's too far back. Oh, Greg is having a good run out of good run on the straight. Very close by. Does he try it? No, he doesn't. That was smart. The Bimmer has a lot of top speed. As Dean gets a drive through, he's just deciding to let Greg by. Dean will take his drive through now, so that'll probably get him behind Vink. That will take the pressure off of Bjorkman and Greg will try and see if he can get the win. As we're gonna go back to Victor, passing actually to P14. 3 seconds between Vink and Tosoldi now. As Tosoldi is hounding Michael Lausens. That Liam is also in for driver. So we have Vink there, and this is what I mean with Vink. I think Vink will be way ahead now. Yeah, he's way ahead. Oh, as Lorenzo has a look on around the outside into turn 4. Michael Lawson. Now Lawson is hurting himself a little bit here down onto the straight. Let's see if Lorenzo can gain on that, take advantage. How far back is Victor from Dabrowski? I think that's too far for him to catch. I don't think he will get up higher unless there's some mistakes. This will turn out to be an exciting last 7 minutes. Now, Tosoldi has a good run, but I don't think he's close enough. Yeah, he's definitely not close enough. As we can see, ooh, that's wide by Gloucester, and that is a drive-through. As that was also very wide by Vink in the background. Lawson has given that up, and he'll probably just go into it now here. He will. That's a free position to Vink, and to a lot of people, I think he'll probably get down to P13-ish. As now we'll keep an eye on back here. Richard Pace has gone up to P10, so he's overtaking James Terry at some point, probably this lap. Christian Brusco is getting closer, or was getting closer. See where Michael gets out. I think we'll be behind this gaggle of cars. Might be behind the Broski. Yeah, definitely behind the Broski. Yeah, P13. As Victor gets another drive-through. Oh, that's 3 drive-throughs. That is 3 drive-throughs now. That is not looking good. So I'm gonna check. David Miller disconnected. Alright. Let's go up to Ving, as Ving is very close to Lorenzo. No. This is for P6. This will be alright points in the championship for Ving. With no propeller showing up, this is gonna be good no matter what for him. Does he go for a turn 1? Has a good exit. Does he lunge it up the inside here? He does. No, he doesn't. He just shows that he's there. Nice defending by Lorenzo. Inside up into turn 4, no contact, staying. There's a lot of respect between these two. Nice, good battling. But Vink will lose out at 1 because of lines. I think he needs to set it up onto the big straight instead. Eric has actually caught up to Ricardo Colombo, as we see there, and Ryan Messon is right behind him, so as we'll watch this for a little bit. Oh, Eric, you know better than that. Oh, maybe you don't. As I think I see it put him in Ving, take P6 away from Lorenzo to Salty now. Nice move. As I said, he needs to set up for that place. Oh, what has happened to Vic? I think Victor's had a problem. As Ricardo Colombo has been passed by Eric McGurr. And Kraus also had a problem there. Hamilton has been very quiet again in P5, broken P4 as well. Now, I do not think Vink will get P5. I don't think he'll get up to Montero with the last 2 to 3 laps of this race. See, again, the 3 drive-throughs Victor has had is a lap. Has been a lap now, because he went from fighting Robert for the same position to now being a lap behind him. As we will go back to P18, there's Colombo Masson fight P18. All the one we kinda have right now. Robert James is right behind them, so if they do make a mistake, then it'll be that. As we also see the leader in the background there. Liam will have to make a stop, has a stop-go penalty. Feel like Ricardo's struggling in that last sector compared to Ryan. Ryan was very wide there, might have been a cut. I just gone quietly back up to P14. I don't think he'll catch James. James has gotten P15. Lawson is still 12th. Yeah. I think there's a stalemate for the last 2 laps. Unless mistakes happen from people. Vink does have an all lap than this if he wants to get P5. Yes, very much trying at least to do it. Whoa, Robert Bjorkman.
Right, man. Lead
What
us
has
to the final
happened?
lap.
What,
Give it all you
I
got.
saw some contact with Robert Jennings. Robert, don't. Robert, you should just Jennings. You should just let Greg go, because now you're kind of destroying that fight. Robert, I think Greg was very. Bjorkman was very lucky there. So we're on to the final lap, everyone. Final lap for Vink to try and get Montero, which I don't. Final lap for these two to settle who will win. After this brilliant 60 minutes of Misano. Only 5 corners to go, 4 corners to go for Bjorkman. Oh, Ryan Messon and Colombo has crashed there. It's had an incident. Thankfully, no, but they did not get held up by that. Bjorkman has a good gap around the final corner, and Jennings will have a drive-through for then. That's not great for him, but Bjorkman will cross the line in P1, winning this. Greg Ellis P2. We see back to Robert Larry getting P3. Had a very fun first part, but and a non-exciting second part, you could say. Declan Broking finishes P4 for his trouble. Nicely done. Wins the silver category. But Vink gets P5. Did Montero? Montero's had a problem on the thing. We will definitely see that. As Dean finished P8, where do we have? Rich Page will finish P9. Christian Brusco will finish P10. Dabrowski 11th. Thousands 12th. Lino 13th. Ah, what a race. We'll go back to basic for a bit to see what has happened here. Eric will be the last to cross the line. Vincenzo is gonna have. Axel will get P15. Uh,
Sixty mate, thank you so much.